Bigger than this one, obviously, but it's much more narrow than a standard desktop because you don't have to account for the height of the graphics card. This one actually has the graphics card mounted vertical in the top chamber. Now this is a 3-chamber design here where the graphics card has its own dedicated cooling area, the motherboard has its own dedicated cooling area, and the power supply is separate as well. So you don't have any of those temperatures kind of mixing and contaminating each other. You can specifically control the temperatures based on the component. Not only that, this system right here has 2 GTX 1080s in there, so there's plenty of room for SLI, and the airflow on this comes in through the front through a 120mm fan, and you've got 2 exhaust fans here bringing all the heat right out the top. You also have these vents here that kind of direct the airflow backwards. Instead of the heat coming up and radiating in your face during a long gaming session, it's not comfortable, been there, done that. It's going to push it towards the back of the system, which is huge. And the cool thing here is that all the LED systems that you see on this are not only controllable via motherboard, but also controllable by your smartphone. So no longer do you have to deal with like all the RGBs just flashing. You can set that up for however you want. Maybe you need something smaller than this. Well, that's where notebooks come in. Okay, now I know what you're thinking, notebooks. Nobody wants notebooks. That's not true. Trust me, I'm one of those guys that appreciates a good, powerful notebook, especially when I'm on the go. And if it's strong enough and has a strong enough processor in there to give you good rendering capability if you're doing content creation or pro workflows, and it's got a whole lineup here of Pascal GPUs, because now that we've got some high performance, low power, low temperature graphics options, the notebook now is better than it's ever been, if you ask me. One of the things that's actually really difficult about controlling heat in a notebook is airflow. But if we take a look at the bottom of this guy here, you can see the entire bottom of the notebook is vented. I mean, the entire thing is vented. And because of that, the weight is actually very low. You would look at this guy and you would think that it's heavy, but it's not. It's a little bit on the thicker side, but because of that, it's actually very, very light and travel friendly. It is a 17-inch display, and it's got everything that you come to expect in it. It's got a GTX 1080 in there, it's VR ready, it's got Thunderbolt, it's got SD slots. The only thing it actually doesn't have is an optical drive, which I was kind of disappointed to see, but I think we've kind of gone the way to where that's a bit archaic. But I will be doing a full review on this guy as well. Consider CES my first official field test when it comes to notebooks. And of course, we'll be playing some games. We have to play some games on that. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up my MSI coverage here at CES 2017. Don't worry, the things we took a look at here, we will be doing some in-depth reviews and hands-on stuff back at the studio after the show. Everything I've showed you here so far, though, we're looking at a Q1 2017 launch. So as always with CES, we get to see this stuff early. We've got to wait a little bit to see when it actually comes to market. Anyway, once again, a huge thank you to my supporters for this trip. MSI, of course, is my official motherboard partner for CES 2017. And thank you, EVGA, once again, for sending us here our trusted graphics partner.